Okay, so this is that Halo 5 that we were talking about. And this is what needs to happen, is where the water comes into the house is where we need to set this up. Is get our T's coming over to it, add a second one, or add a third one to shut off, to bypass, so it has to go up and over to the unit and then back over to here and in. Has to have a drain port to flush out the system. That's per install on these units, and then we can always take it offline if we have to by just opening up this one, closing this one, closing this one. We have a bleeder for it. But anyway, on this one we was able to put some wood up there and secure the line, because the drain, this here, it does a self purge every 7 days, and so it's got to get over to a drain. We took the cover off of it because it is pretty much the house pressure of what it's doing flushing, and trying to leave that cover on, it just splashed right back out. But if you want any information on it, we have all the information as far as what all it filters. And then anybody that we've installed a tankless for, obviously you can tell our setup compared to everybody else's setups on their tankless. Here's the recirc line. At this house, they just happen to have a dedicated. That's why I use the blue and the red together to indicate it's a recirc. But this little piece here is called the Ion 6, and that is what's in the bottom of that. That's the last stage. There's 5 stages of it, cleaning and filtering your water. But this here descales the piping and eliminates it from scaling back up with inside of piping, especially copper piping. And so since that water is continuously recycling, they suggest putting one of these independently on the recirc line. So like I said, anybody that we've installed a recirc one, if you want better water as far as keeping from scaling up on that recirc line, is we need to come back and add one of those. Those are pretty easy to install. This here obviously takes a little bit more work because we need to be close to a drain for the purge, and then of course, you know, if it were to ever leak, and we need power. And so that's the two different things between this Halo 5 from Water Systems and most of your other water and filtering systems, and is need those few things for it. So if you have any more questions, just give us a holler, let us know. Be happy to answer them. If you are on a well, you need to submit a sample to Halo Systems, and they can, then that way they can determine which one works best for your house. So these systems are running, looks like we're going to be around the $4,000 mark, give or take, depending on what we've got to do to get this fully set up. So anyway, thanks for watching.